Hey kids, you should have just watched session 2 video that was pre-recorded from a really awesome teacher. We are just going to review slightly what we did and then I'm going to get you started on what to do next. So far, we have read Come On Rain. And in this book, we've noticed a lot of amazing pieces of writing where people are using action, talk, description, and it's really letting you visualize what you're writing about. So keep that in the back of your mind. So lock that in your brain. We have also talked about do's and don'ts of a writer's notebook. For example, we want to make sure that we use words like first, next, after. Put that date on the top. Use talk, lots of sentences. Tell me about the setting and write it on one page. I'll get you set up on that in just a moment. We also talked about our second grade writing checklist that we want to make sure that we keep in our head. So you're only going to write about one time. Have a good beginning. Use talk, action, and try to spell things as well as you can, okay? So right now, let's focus on just the overall part, okay? So I'm going to highlight that for you. Today, when you're writing, I want you just to focus on one time. That small moment, like this is a moment about 20 minutes long, and that's an entire book. So you're going to just focus on that one small moment, okay? And it does have to be a real story, okay? So we're going to write your story today. Is write the story, okay? So today you're going to write the story by choosing one person, okay? So for example, you can write a whole bunch of different people and then choose one. So for example, I could have Mr. Wolf. I could have my mom, Janelle, and Mrs. M. I listed 4 different people there, and then I circled my mom because I love to write about her. She passed away now 8 years ago, so I like to write about her to keep her memory alive. Okay? So I chose my mom, right? So you get to brainstorm who you'd like to write about. Think about it in your head. And you can even do this on your first page in your writing book, or your second page. So you have your writer's journal. You have page 1 with your goal. You're going to go to page 2, okay? Then you are going to write a person, yes, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I had Mr. Wolf, my mom, Janelle, who's my best friend, and Mrs. M. Those are all people that mean a lot to me. Then I decided I want to write today about my mom. Okay? Then, after I find that, you get to list small moments. So I'm going to take my mom, yes. I'm going to list 3 small moments of my mom. So let's say, tiki party. One time she had a really awesome tiki party that I'd love to talk about for just us kids. I'm going to write about boating. I used to love boating with her. And rollerblading. These are all true stories with my mom. Okay? Then I know I really want to talk about rollerblading with you all. So I chose my small moment there. then I chose that one. I'm gonna do rollerblading with my mom. And that's gonna be my title to my story. Then here, I am gonna write on each line for 20 and fill this all up in 20 minutes about rollerblading with my mom. After I fill up each and every line, and if I would like to write more, that's when I would move on to the next page and continue to write on the top. However, all of this should really be done at about one page, okay? That should be about 20 minutes worth. So, on the slide I showed you, I gave you a link to write 20 minutes. It's a timer. That timer is going to let you know when 20 minutes is up. It's important that you're writing the full 20 minutes because we want to build something called stamina. By the end of the year, we expect you to write at least 45 minutes. So this is over half left that time. So again, choose a person. You're going to write 4, choose 1, draw a line. Then you're going to write 3 moments with that person, choose 1. Use that in your title, and you're going to write for 20 minutes today. Then you're going to upload your picture onto Seesaw, and I will upload my story so you have an example, okay? Sound cool? Just to keep in mind, we want to keep in mind writing only about that one time. So I'm only writing about rollerblading with my mom that one time, one day. And keep in mind using those words like first, next, and after. Sound cool? All right, you look forward to seeing what you have to do or what you're going to make.